very seriously if that was an honest answer as well. Looks like we're already into the pistol round, and this is unusual. Tarek pushing down middle for CLG, gonna run right into Carrigan and takes him down, and definitely the Danish team was not expecting that, and that's actually pretty cool. They caught them off guard, but Device is there with a reply, and that's gonna keep things back in favor of TSM, especially now as Sipnix and Cajun pick up a kill, each leaving Cutler and Finesse.
Yeah, JDM there seem to be sleeping somewhat as Cutler actually coming in, double headshot onto Device and Cajun B, and all of a sudden Dupree is now last man left alive. Bomb down here up top of mid, he's got one man by Arch, that's Finesse. Let's see if he can get in there and actually get the kill. No, Finesse gonna come out on top of this one. We were talking a little bit before this one and saying, you know, Inferno for CLG. Actually, yesterday, we saw them obviously lose to Envy on Inferno. It was 16-13. Their CT side was actually really, really good. So this is not an impossible task for CLG.
No, I think you're absolutely right. They had a lockdown CT side very nearly. I think they played it 10-5, but they also ended up in a situation where those 5 rounds they lost were actually fairly close, at least some of them. So I think they've got a decent shot here, and that double kill from Cutler really changed that round. It's not often you get to catch TSM off guard like that. I haven't actually seen many people even try and push mid like that in the pistol rounds. That's a very brave indeed. And you were talking about the Tech-9s, Joe, and they brought 5 of them with armor. Feels like they might end up with a... Well, actually, they got 2 people in apartments that usually would indicate that they're going to end up running back.
Well, second round force, and with the kill onto Cutler there, we'll see what that opens up for them. Smoke's already down here over by the banana site, so that basically means they have to wait around here. Looks like there's going to be a couple of flashes thrown in there just for good measure. And then, as you expected, a push over towards this A bomb site. But TSM, a man to the good. Dupree and Device both, though, below half health at this point. So we'll see how they manage to pull this one off. It looks like the push is going to be coming around. There's Hayes taking down Dupree from balcony. And JDM on site as well. This is not going to be an easy task for TSM, but they come in and Cajun gets the kill.
Tarek with a quick reply there. It's going to be a 4v3 now, and as Tarek does get the kill, it's now looking... Well, TSM, they have them in advantage, but they still haven't got the bomb down. There it is. Tarek and Finesse now have to try and find a way back in here. No kit and no grenades either to try and do this. This is actually not going to be that easy for the American team. If they lose this round, it could turn around on them. And there's Device coming out of Boiler Room to take down Finesse, leaving Tarek in a 1v3, and he has to run away. That is unusual. That the initial kill from Pit only happened because Dupree did not have any head armor. So I thought for a moment maybe those SMGs were really going to work out, but I think that was maybe CLG trying to be a bit greedy on the economic side, hoping that those SMGs would net them a lot of money in the second round, and instead the Tech-9s were just a little bit better.
Well, irony at its finest. I start off talking about Tech-9s, and we see TSM coming in here, round 2, winning the round. And, well, that's kind of spoiling the party for CLG. You know, they've got a job to do here. They've got 1 life remaining. They lose this, they are the 6th place team at the Intel Extreme Masters Gamescom. And it's just a little bit disheartening for them, really. I mean, winning pistol, thinking, right, we're all good. We get to start CT after we won knife. We are all safe, fine and dandy, but round number 2, taken out there by those Tech-9s. See if they can bounce back, though. If we look down the weapons, obviously, a bit of a mixed bunch for them here, but armor picked up mostly across the board. Only JDM sticking with a full eco at this point. And, of course, there is that FAMAS from Tarek that he saved from last round.
You got to think JDM at this point is hoping that he can pick up that AWP quickly at some point and shut down at least part of the middle with it. He was really good at doing that yesterday. He was covering the arch side of middle and did a fine job. One of the really cool things about CLG yesterday was Cutler's ability to call a really wide array of CTU setups that really left Envy in a bit of a tough position. So I'm hoping that they're going to keep trying to do that. Though this round does start off with the unarmored CT player getting taken out. It feels like TSM are really playing this round slowly, just wanting to get the perfect setup and trying to avoid any kind of stack for CLG.
Absolutely no need to be fast at this point, you know, sit back, try and figure out what CLG are going to go for. At this point, they do have a 5 versus 4 advantage, but that'll be cancelled out here by the FAMAS. But it looks like they want to go for this B site anyway there. Tarek getting himself kill number 2. Let's see if he can take Carrigan here as well. And that second box will finally be dropped here by Dupree, but we still have FNS on the side. But he will eventually go down. Bomb's going to be planted, but they've done a decent job here, especially Tarek, of course, getting those initial couple of kills. Xyp9x and Carrigan with the bomb down, though. Let's see if CLG can get back in.
Well, it's going to be a 2v2 now. They do not have a kit. They've got to move a little bit faster than this, and you can tell TSM are just trying to buy time here. CLG moving a bit closer, and Xyp9x not exposing himself at all. He wants them to walk into the crossfire. Nice shot from Hayes, taking down Xyp9x. Carrigan spraying in the smoke. Knife is out, stabbing, but Carrigan with a Tech-9 again to take down Hayes. What a close round. That could have probably gone either way, and I've got to say, Finesse, he tried his very best in the background to stay alive and not get caught. I think the bomb was planted with about 8 or 7 seconds left. If they didn't check back a sight, he probably could have won that round simply by darting out and killing the bomb planter. But a scary round anyway for a TSM. They survived with only 1 rifle, so minimal economy as well.
Yeah, eco party here for CLG. A couple of P250s being picked up across the board, but generally, this should be a TSM round. And there is the first push is coming in. It's going to be a couple of Mach 10 kills for Device. Making bank with that for sure. And TSM can just rock on in towards this B bomb site. JDM and Hayes will be coming from CT spawn. So they're Cutler in mid as well. But this should be a pretty simple round. There is once again the Mach 10 from Device. Actually a hat trick of kills for him this round. Cutler now, last man left alive in mid. He'll be dropped by Xyp9x. Easy round really on the board for TSM. Finally though, we are going to see CLG now with a bit of cash to spend.